Well, Seif EISSA on the way into this one. Now, my mathematics is not very good, but I've just about done the computations. I think, and it's only a proposition, if he wins this, he qualifies. Now, it could be slightly off or slightly around that. We won't know until January 1st when the tabulations are all fully confirmed, but he certainly needs a win to secure the likelihood that he'll go. So big things at stake for him.
Absolutely, just as important, if not more important than yesterday.
EISSA-RAFALOVICH Nikita.
Well, Nikita, tell me the truth. Rafalowicz will be bringing it as he brings out the young volunteer. Now, my mind might be playing tricks. Did he pick up an injury yesterday? Was it him?
Yeah, he was the one that was guarding his hand a little bit there towards the end and shaking it at the end of the match. So hopefully his bandage is wrapped up nice and tight, because he's a master of movement. He's going to need to be absolutely on his A game if he's going to take down Seif.
Well, safe to say he's going to have to work hard. There's his route through. He led Beji Harchigani. Well, the big man from Baku, too good and too strong, and we will see him not too long from now. He'll go in the finals later on against a certain Maxim Ramsov. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both of these semis yesterday were so close. Both of these guys missed out on finals, so this is going to be a great matchup, and the final is going to be a great matchup. It's a good day to be in watching Taekwondo.
It's a good day to be in your company. Dennis Kim, a good day for the Russian ref. Not too far for him to travel home at the end of this one. In charge of proceedings, the standard of the refereeing has been first class as usual. Seif EISSA, big key up. Will it be a big score for the big man, the taller of the two, by some 6 centimetres in terms of leg length, 5 centimetres longer, and that is the margins that can make the difference. Go straight away to the head there.
Yep, that's a great attempt. I think we're going to see a bunch of that this time, especially if Rafalovich is a little bit tired. Maybe that movement's not quite as sharp as it was yesterday. Seif's going to pick up those easy headshots if Rafalovich isn't careful here.
Good little fake there, as you say, from Rafalovich. Good punch on the inside from Seif EISSA. Slips off the arm.
Got a couple of lights. Again, not quite enough extension. I don't think the judges quite like that one, but judges are awake now. Punches might start to fly here in just a minute.
Feet flying from Rafalovich, trying to drop one in over the guard there of Seif EISSA, the big Egyptian on the cusp of his first Olympic opportunity, trying to fake and intimidate both men. Selling the fakes, good power push there. Chop kick upstairs from the big man in blue.
Wonderful job there with ring management. He just slipped out of getting that deduction. Minute left, you don't want to start giving up easy deductions, especially here in this first round.
Speaking of the first round, last 40 seconds or so, both of the fighters standing stock steady in the centre. One in the old no-balk, one in the new. I'm sure you've got your opinions at home on that, and you've been voicing them vociferously on the message boards and the Twitterverse. Good back leg turning kick there from Rafalovich. As the coaches will have their say in this one. New Korean coach for Uzbekistan. Olympians in the corner.
Fantastic punch, great attempt to the backside by Seif. A little bit awkward. I think he was looking to catch Rafalovich just a little bit off guard, especially with 10 seconds left. And looks like we're going to get a card from the red corner here.
Yeah, I wonder if that was...
I didn't see. I think he's pointing out that lights clicked on both sides for Rafalovich's punch, and if that's the case, he should get rewarded for it.
Yep, good sharp eyes from Stephen Landon, and indeed for the Uzbek coach by way of Korea. Checking the punch is indeed the call from Dennis Kim. Just for people totally new to it, if you punch, you're going to get 1 point. If you kick to the body, you get, well, more points on the board. And indeed, spinning shots will double that up. But this contentious point here, Stephen, you talked about lights going on. Can you explain a little bit what that means?
Yeah, so you need basically a consensus from the judges on the punch. Basically, you need a majority rule to put a punch on the board, and as this coach very astutely caught, I didn't even see it, a light went up on each side, which means somebody made a mistake and actually accidentally pushed the button for the wrong person. So it's a real smart card here to get this punch on the board. Because if you're just tuning in, this has been a very tight match. Only 2 registrations for the entire round, but a heck of a lot of attempts. So this could be a crucial point in the end.
Just having a little video review of it there. Checking through, well, not the scoreboard, as we can see the time ticking on that one. Technology just betraying them for a moment there. Dennis Kim stock steady in the centre. Pensive look from both coaches. And it is indeed successful.
Yep, very smart play. Like I said, we're ringside and we didn't even catch that. So that was a sharp, sharp eye by that coach. Amazing, amazing job.
By way of Pungsen Gordon Hakyong in Korea. Sharp eyes required.
Earned his paycheck on that one for sure.
Gets the point on the board for Rafalowicz. Gives Seif EISSA something to think about. The big Egyptian turning on the intensity, but they're turning their attentions back to their respective coaches. And as we've seen there, good start for Uzbekistan. Good work from the coach.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's also a bit of a good play. It gave both of these players a little bit of extra rest, because as logical as it sounds, if you're not used to competing back-to-back days like that, it can really take it out of you. And just even an extra 20 seconds of breathing at this elite level with how well they're conditioned, that can make a huge difference. You might see them shift into a bit of a different gear in this round and take it up a notch for sure.
Yeah, as you say, picking your pockets and getting some rest. But what about the rest of this Olympic journey? The man on the left-hand side of the screen needs a win to qualify. Nikita Rafalowicz in a much safer position. Will Seif EISSA find himself on track for Tokyo? All to fight for in this one. Eyes down, look in, round number 2 of bronze medal, match number 2. And into the clinch they go. The height difference not paying off just yet for the bigger man in blue. Nikita Rafalowicz, he's got a very deep stance, stands down low.
Yeah, I think it gives him the ability to cut and change directions a lot quicker. And as we saw yesterday, master of movement just barely missed out on the final. I think he's trying to make up for just a couple of mistakes yesterday.
Yeah, as you see, that fires in a little back leg turning kick. Well blocked from Seif EISSA. A couple of lights were on.
As you pointed out before the match, I think there was that injury yesterday, because if you notice on Nikita's left hand, he's actually all taped up. So I'm assuming he's feeling it a little bit this morning.
Yeah, you know when you tape those fingers together, they call him a finger buddy.
I did not know that.
There you go. So that's a medical term for giving that extra support. So buddies on the fingers, but not so much on the match. Friends perhaps afterwards, but foes at the moment. Halfway through this second round. Front leg counter from the big man in blue. Couldn't quite get that knee chamber up there.
Great attempt on the punch. We saw lights again. Again, not quite enough. 1-1 on the registrations, but a score of 1-0 by Nikita with 40 seconds left in the second round.
Shrug of the shoulders from Nikita Rafalowicz. Gets the head back out the road, tries to pick the pocket underneath, does so well to stay in, but Seif EISSA on the board.
Yep, managed to avoid the deduction, but still gave up that 2 to the body. That's a tough one, but he had to make the choice, either getting smacked or stepping out. He just happened to make the wrong one on that call.
Nikita Rafalowicz tried to step in to set it up here. Last 10 seconds in this engrossing second round. The big Egyptian puts himself in pole position, fires one forward. Decent counter from Rafalowicz. A nervous check of the scoreboard. And here we go. It's going to be the third and key final round. So Team Uzbekistan and Team Egypt, lots to fight for in this one. I'm just listening in there, the Korean coach for Uzbekistan coaching in English. So I don't know, I know you know lots of different athletes, but obviously Nikita Rafalowicz must be pretty good at English, I'm guessing.
I've had limited interactions with him, but he's understood everything I've said, and I have terrible English, so...
What did you say?
Yeah, exactly. He's got to have better English than me, I guess.
Well, he certainly understood it. He certainly implemented it. But Seif EISSA were perfect towards the end of that one. Decisions. Well, which way is the bronze medal going to go?
A little bit surprised at the scores this. So there's been a lot of good contact on the chest guard. But, as we talked about yesterday, if your foot's not exactly right, you're not getting enough sensors on that chest guard, or it's just wrong angle, it's not going to go up. But a lot of good contact. It wouldn't be surprised if the score shot up in this third round.
Of which, third round, both men eye to eye, face to face, and the distance between the two is shortening. Nikita EISSA-RAFALOVICH, the man in red, heavily taped up from his endeavours yesterday. The tail of the tape so far, the big punch from Egypt.
Yep, that was the right timing. He knows EISSA-RAFALOVICH has got to go at this point, and he knew he wasn't going to move back, and he took advantage of it.
Flick to the face, front leg counter, big spin there from Seif EISSA, showing his quality. This match beginning to bubble under, as you called. Scores haven't changed. Plenty of action. Hope you're enjoying it. First of many matches, and all of them for medals. This one for the bronze, of course.
I think he was looking to ice the match on that spin. If he had gotten that spin, that would have been huge. Yeah, wonderful call by the judges. 3-2, Seif, you say, still leading with about 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this bronze medal match.
Good back leg turning kick from EISSA-RAFALOVICH, gives himself the lead.
Absolutely wonderful. He hasn't done that a lot, and I think it caught Seif just a little bit off guard, because just like the first point in this match, he was trying to avoid going out of bounds.
And we are bound for the latter stages of this one. Seif EISSA has the head kick capacity. Can he drop out those big axe kicks over the shoulder? Big back leg turning kick again. If it works once, give it another twist.
Yeah. Nope, not even any lights on that punch. Hopefully everybody wakes up, because I definitely would have scored that punch.
Well, the coaches were certainly in agreement. Time ticking down. Who's going to be on the podium at the end of this one? Seif EISSA needs a win to put himself into automatic Olympic contention. Nikita EISSA-RAFALOVICH working hard, looking for greater reactions. Good from Dennis Kim, was going to intervene, step back, lets it flow.
Yep, letting them fight, and that's exactly what happened. It created that mismatch. I think both players thought that the match was going to slow down, it was going to get stopped there. EISSA-RAFALOVICH takes advantage of the easy point, looking for that spin, trying to seal the deal on this match with 10 seconds left.
Well, speaking of sealing the deal, big back kick attempt from the big man in blue, trying to fire forward. Olympic destiny for both men. Nikita EISSA-RAFALOVICH fighting to the finish here. Into the last second, Seif EISSA finds the shot. Golden score we go, and that is what it's all about, Stephen.
Yeah, what's shocking about this is our first golden point round we've had all weekend, which when the matches are this close, that's pretty unreal. Obviously, we had the one that almost happened between Hosseini from Iran and Lee Dae-hoon yesterday, which, as we talked about, ended in amazing fashion, and almost as impressive this round. Seif did not let it go. He kept the pressure on. EISSA-RAFALOVICH keeping great ring management there. He burned a lot of time, but just couldn't quite hold on there in the last few seconds.
Speaking of holding on into the last few seconds, thanks for holding on with us in the last day here in Moscow. It's a pleasure to share it with you. Now, just to give you some context, the man in blue, if he can take a win, will give himself a real chance to be at the Tokyo Olympic Games. One shot could decide it. Nikita EISSA-RAFALOVICH, full of focus, tried to defend 2 points for a possible spot at the Olympic Games. Big punch there from EISSA-RAFALOVICH, no love from the judges. Coach is up on his feet, both men working away.
If you're new to this sport, it is first to 2 points here, and it's only a 1 minute round, so this is a little bit shorter. We're going to see a lot more intensity here.
Just to let you know, it's not 5-all, which we have on the top. There we go. Is the big score from EISSA-RAFALOVICH. Lands it nicely, perfectly timed, accuracy, timing, and tickets to Tokyo for the man from Uzbekistan. He may be bruised, he may be injured, but he pulled it out at the end there. Thoughts for Seif EISSA. He will live to fight another day. Tough matchup for the big Egyptian, but right to the end there, Stephen.
Yeah, that's two tough Grand Prix in a row. Normally at a G4 regular Grand Prix, not the final, he would have a bronze medal no matter what, because they'd be giving out 2 bronze medals. This is a G8, the Grand Prix final, so we have a repecharge, and that means there's only 1 bronze medal, and that's why we had to have this fight, and a quality fight it was.
As you say, bringing the quality and bringing the score. wonder if the coach enjoyed it. Well, he called it early with the video replay card, and he was out of his seat and onto his feet, and it is no mean feat to beat the big man, Seif. I'm sure he'll be a contender towards Olympic qualification, maybe over in Rabat in Morocco in February. But it'll be the calculators out for Team Egypt. Has he done enough? Well, the reaction tells